So Pixlr.com operates in layers, and we can see all of our layers over here in this layers panel box. So all you have to do if you want to select a different layer is you just scroll through and you can see all of the layers that you've created. Whenever you create a new text box, a new shape, or open up a new image, that automatically creates a new layer. And you can see if you click on a layer and you click on the Move tool, then you're free to move around just that one thing. And this is really helpful so that if I click up here on my lighthouse picture, I don't accidentally move that around on accident. All I am working with is this one simple shape in this blue shape layer. To rename a layer over here on the side, if you want to rename it from blue shape to something else, all I have to do is double click this, and maybe I want it to be a little more specific. So I'm going to name it blue rectangle. And then you just drag your cursor and click. And then you know whenever you're scrolling through and you're looking for blue rectangle, you can click on that one and you're all set to go. You can also rearrange the order of your layers. So if you look here, I'm going to select Best Travel Tips layer. So I've created this text box down here, but it's I want it to overlap that blue rectangle, but I can't seem to get it over the top. My blue rectangle is covering up my words. So to rearrange that to get my words on top of the shape, all I have to do is come over here to my Layers panel and select my layer and just drag it up. Now you can see that I've moved my words in front of the blue box. So, redo that. All we have to do is bring it down there. And that's how you rearrange layers to organize your shapes and your text. You can also delete layers if you don't like something, or you can hide layers if you want to see what your magazine looks like without a shape or a text. So to do that, maybe I don't really like this blue rectangle here. All I have to do is come and uncheck that box, and that just gives me a sample of what my magazine will look like without it. If you want it to reappear, just click on that box again. But if I don't want this, if I like it without that, all I have to do is click on blue rectangle, and I can delete that layer. So you come over here to the trash can and just click delete. Now maybe I realized I made a mistake and I actually did like that rectangle. If I want that to come back, you just have to press Command Z on your keypad. And that will bring that back, and I'll check that box, and there it is again. If you want to create a new layer to work with a shape or an image or anything, all you have to do is come down here to this little piece of paper image, and you can click that to create a new layer, or you can come up to this top bar and click Layer, New Layer, and either option of those will work. So that's why we work in layers, is so that we can organize our layers and so that we can work in very specific things. So we know that we're only working with that specific text or that specific image.